Welcome to Staff Works Explained, a channel that explores different projects, events, and issues around the globe, but with more focus on what is happening in Africa. In this video, we'll be looking at Morogoro SGR Railway, the second phase of the Tanzania SGR, with now the first phase almost complete and about to start its operation, testing being done. The focus now is on other phases. In this video, we'll be looking at the second phase. If it's your first time here, I encourage you to subscribe to this channel, watch other videos that we have done on this project and others. You can leave a comment and also share, like and share. The government of Tanzania is on a major revitalization of its railway program. It's constructing the new SGR and also rehabilitating the old meter gauge railway. The government of Tanzania intends to construct an SGR from Dar es Salaam port all the way to Mwanza through Isaka. This is a distance of 1,219 kilometers. This partly follows the African Union and East African Community decision in 2006 that all new railway development projects will be constructed through SGR specification. The government of Tanzania intends to lay a separate SGR line which will go alongside or parallel to the existing MGR along its entire length from port of Dar es Salaam to Mwanza through Isaka. The SGR line is aims at overhauling or revitalizing the rail sector so that it can contribute to more national economic development. Moreover, currently, 95% of the traffic which leaves the port of Dar es Salaam is transported by road, and this has detrimental effect on the road network in the country. It is therefore expected that upgrading the railway sector, especially through Dar es Salaam, Isaka, Mwanza, this will increase freight and passenger capacity and also release the pressure that is on the road network. The SGR is also supposed to provide another benefit, especially on the reduction of travel time for both goods and passengers. The government initial intention was to fund this project from its own financial sources, but as we have seen, the government has borrowed loans from various sources, including commercial loans, which was facilitated by the Standard Bank of Tanzania, and among other financiers in different parts of the world. The SGR is being constructed in 6 phases. The first phase is from Dar es Salaam to Morogoro, which has a total length of 300 kilometers. The distance on the ground is 200 kilometers, but the railway will be 300 kilometers. The phase 2, which is Morogoro to Makutupora through Dodoma, will have a total length of 422 kilometers, although the distance on the ground is around 336 kilometers. Then we have phase 3, which is from Makutupora to Tabora. This is a distance of a total length of 284 kilometers. Then we have phase 4, which is Tabora Isaka, a distance of 130 kilometers. Isaka Mwanza is 249 kilometers, and then you have Tabora Kigoma, which is 506 kilometers. So all these sections are currently under construction. They are in different phases, with phase 1 almost being complete. Actually, the works have been completed. What is remaining now is the testing is being done. What is remaining is arrival of all the locomotives so that they can start operation. It was expected that by February this year operations will start, but that was then did not happen. So it's now it's expected that operations will begin in May in 2023. The SGR will be a single track electrified railway for a design of a speed of 160 kilometers for passenger train and 120 for freight trains. The maximum length will be 200 meters, 2,000 meters, with a passenger capacity of 1.1 million passengers per year. The SGR rail width of SG will be 1,435 millimeters, which is equivalent to 4 feet and 8.5 inches. This compared to the narrower 1,000 millimeters or 3 feet 3 inches width for the existing meter gauge railway. This means that the SGR will be able to handle larger and heavier trains and move at faster speed. The SGR will be elevated above ground for the first part of the route, that is the route between Dar es Salaam and Morogoro. That is the first part of this is elevated, and then approximately 51 kilometer of phase 1, and that is between Dar es Salaam and Morogoro, and the entire lot 2, that is Morogoro, Dodoma, Makutupora, is fenced along the alignment both on the left and the right side. So this is to prevent animal crossing, people crossing, to avoid accidents. Additionally, for the lot 1, fencing has been done in urban areas around passenger stations, freight facilities, marshalling yards, and this is to prevent pedestrian or people who are not authorized to access these areas and to avoid accidents. The SGR system is designed to use electricity for powering the trains. Therefore, it is necessary to have a reliable power to feed the railway system along the entire length. Tanzania's currently does not have enough power, and is constructing several dams, including the Julius Nyerere hydroelectric dam, which is expected to provide approximately 2.2 gigawatts of electricity. So with this, the country will be able to power its railway system, which is electric, the first one in East Africa. Delays as to operationalizing of this project has been due to the fact that the dam, which is expected to provide this bulk power, has not been completed, but now it's in final stages, and any time from now it's expected to be completed and perhaps be used to power this station. The contractor for this phase, the phase 2, which we have said runs from Morogoro through Dodoma to Makutupora, which is in the Singida region. The contractor for this project is Yapi Merkezi. This is the same company that is constructing the first phase between Dar es Salaam and Morogoro, and also this company is also constructing the phase 3, Makutupora to Tabora. This is a Turkish construction company which has extensive experience in large-scale infrastructure projects. It was awarded the contract to construct the railway line in 2017, and the company has been responsible for designing of this project, construction, and also commissioning of the line. Yapi Merkezi is a well-respected construction company, and it has proven track record of delivering high-quality projects in different parts of the world. The company has been involved in several major railway projects, including the Marmara project in Istanbul, Turkey, which is the world's first railway tunnel connecting two continents. In Tanzania, Yapi Merkezi has demonstrated its expertise in railway construction, having successfully completed phase 1 of the SGR project, which runs from Dar es Salaam to Morogoro, and the company has completed the project on time with the budget, and railway line is, as we know, is about to start its operation soon. This is a turnkey project, and turnkey projects is a type of construction project where the contractor is responsible for completing the project from the beginning up to the finish, and then deliver it to the client in a fully operational state. So it means that Yapi Merkezi will be responsible for the construction of this project, and then from the beginning up to the end, and then deliver the project to the Tanzanian government when it's in its operational stage. This means that Yapi Merkezi is responsible for all the aspects of the project, which include designing, construction, commissioning, and even testing. As the turnkey contractor, Yapi Merkezi is accountable for ensuring that the project is completed on time, within budget, and within the required standards. So this approach can provide benefits to both the client and also the contractor, as it allows for greater efficiency, accountability in the project delivery success, among other benefits. In terms of finances, we had said that the Tanzanian government initially intended to finance the whole of SGR using internal funds, but this has proved to be difficult, as we have seen that some section of these project have been financed from external funding. We have heard of Chinese funding the last phases of this project, the first project being partly loan borrowed from external funds or financiers, and as part 2 or section 2 of this project being financed to the tune of 1.46 billion dollars, being provided by the Standard Chart, the Standard Bank of Tanzania, which was a arranger of this facility. The government of Tanzania signed a facility agreement with the Standard Chartered Bank of Tanzania for a tune of 1.46 billion dollars. This is a term loan which is to be used to finance the construction of the SGR, this section, and the partly first section of first phase of the project. Standard Chartered Bank of Tanzania acted as a global coordinator, book runner, and mandated lead arranger of this facility. The biggest component of the financing of these came from export credit agency covered facilities and also from export credit agencies of Denmark and Sweden. As a global coordinator, the bank was responsible for coordinating the syndicate of banks that were participating in this loan facility agreement. This included identifying potential lenders, negotiating the terms of the loan agreement, and also managing the documentation and regulatory requirements. As a book runner, the bank was responsible for managing the loan book and also ensuring that the loan facility agreement is fully subscribed by lenders. This involved marketing the loan to potential lenders and managing the syndication process, which involved allocating portions of the loan to different lenders based on the risk appetite and other factors. The bank was also a mandated lead arranger, MLA, and in this it was responsible for leading the loan syndication process and negotiating the terms of the loan facility agreement on behalf of the lenders. The MLA also played a key role in structuring the loan, determining the interest rates, repayment terms, and also ensuring that the loan is compliant with the regulatory requirements both in the source countries and also in the recipient country, that is Tanzania. The export credit agencies, as you have seen, played a key role in, they are the one who are funding this project through the arrangement that you have had. So ECA are normally government agencies that provide financial support to companies which are involved in international trade and investment. In this case, the Tanzania SGR Phase 2 project, the ECA of Denmark and Sweden were providing financing in form of covered facilities, which are loans that are guaranteed by the governments of Denmark and Sweden. Covered facilities provide a lower cost of borrowing for the borrower, as the guarantee from the ECA reduces the risk for the lender. This makes covered facilities an attractive source of financing for the large infrastructure projects like what Tanzania is doing. Through providing financing through covered facilities, the ECAs of Denmark and Sweden are helping to support the development of Tanzania transportation infrastructure and also contribute to country's economic growth. So that's how this the whole finance arrangement is covered. So Tanzania borrowed part of money. The cost of this phase was 1.9 billion US dollars. It borrowed 1.46 billion. The remaining portion was sourced from inside or from its internal funds and other sources. So as we have heard, Tanzania is not financing the project entirely through internal funding. It is borrowing, because the whole project is expected to cost 10.2 billion US dollars. These are huge amount of money, and Tanzania may not be able to source this type of funding from internal, given that this is not the only project. The country is undertaking several other projects, major, and they cost a lot of money. So the country might not be able to entirely fund these projects from internal funding. In terms of project durations or timeline, the project, or this phase of the SGR, was expected to last for 36 months. That is a period of 3 years from the beginning, from the time when the construction started. This was in March 2018, so it means that this was expected to be completed in 3 years. So with this timeline, it was expected that the project would be complete by March 2021, but this did not happen. There has been significant delays and setbacks, including the COVID-19, the disruption of supplies, and also availability of funds and extreme weather conditions such as flooding. This project, or this phase, has different components, including passenger stations, freight stations, marshalling yards, among others. There are a total of 8 stations, 2 major, that is Morogoro and Dodoma. These are the 2 major stations, and the other one are small. We have Mukata station, which is at 37 kilometers. We have Kilosa at 106 kilometers. We have Kidete, Gulwe, Igunda, Dodoma, Bahi, and Makutupora station. As far as bridges are concerned, we have several bridges in this phase. There are almost 34 bridges, including the Mtoa Mbu Bridge, which will be located over Mtoa Mbu River, which is 6 kilometers north of Bahi stations. Then we have the Manyoni Bridge, we have Makutupora Viaduct, we have Mkindo Bridge, and Kikombo Bridge, among others. There are over 34 overpasses, with the largest one being these at 0.267 kilometers, which is 65.5 meters long and 8 meters high. As far as underpasses are concerned, there are about 27 underpasses. Tunnels, we have 4 tunnels which are between Kilosa and Kidete. This includes Kilosa tunnel, which is the longest in this phase and also in the entire project, and also it also becomes the largest underground tunnel in the whole of Tanzania. It has overtaken the one which is along the Tazara railway. This tunnel is 1.01 kilometers. As we have said earlier, the SGR system is designed to use electricity to power the trains, and therefore it's necessary to have reliable power to feed the railway system along its entire length. Thus, in order to ensure that SGR is properly implemented and smoothly run, TRC, or Tanzania Railway Corporation, is partnering with TANESCO, which is the agency that provides electricity in Tanzania, concerning the power supply of the system. Given that the railway will be electrified, locomotives will be powered by 25 kilovolts. For this purpose, 11 traction substations, or TPSs, have been constructed in this phase, and we also have 44 auto transformer substations which have been installed along the line. The necessary 220 kilovolt high voltage transmission lines which will supply power to these substations have been provided by TANESCO. In terms of progress, as per February 2023, the section between Makutupora and Morogoro had reached almost 93%. So only 7% is about 7% of this section is remaining. Already the laying of the tracks has been done. It's now at the last point. The end point is 534 kilometers, which is a place after Makutupora town. So 534 kilometers from the Dar es Salaam port to Makutupora is now complete. It's now almost 93% complete. So only a small portion is remaining. Some small works are remaining, and probably in the next 3 months, the whole project will be completed, and the testing will start. And probably by the end of this year, the whole line between Dar es Salaam through Morogoro, Dodoma, and Makutupora will be in use. So thank you for watching this video. We'll be doing other videos to see the progress of other phases now that the whole project is being undertaken at the same time, and the project is expected to be completed. The whole project, which is about 1,400 kilometers from Dar es Salaam to Mwanza through Isaka, is being done at the same time and is expected to be completed in 2026. So thank you for watching this video. If you have come this far, I thank you. If you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly do so. Watch other videos that you have done on this, and hit the notification bell so that whenever we put another video, upload another video, you are notified. Thank you.